Hello friends and students, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khushbu Chen and Vedic Math Mastery is my channel name. So in the today's video, we'll discuss a very unique and very important topic. See, multiplication, it's a very hard nut to crack for some those students who really don't know basically how to solve, long calculations in just a seconds. So there is a very hard nut to crack for them. So if you are preparing for competitive exams and you are basically not learned some, hard tables. So basically, how can you easily multiplying a number any number by any number. So as I already told in my last video that there is a crisscross multiplication. There is a Vedic math trick. You can easily multiply any number by any number, or two digit by three digit, three digit by four digit, or two by three digits, four into by four digits. You can do easily. But base method give you a very unique trick. See, multiplying a number above the base and with a number below the base. See, I know that this topic, it was going in your mind that how can we multiplying a number, one number is basically below the base and one number is basically above the base. So how can we multiply? Because as we all know that we have already dealt with some examples where both the numbers are below a certain base or above it. So we solve this some examples, like if I am giving you example, see 96 into 98, as we already learned in some last videos, both the numbers you can see here, both the numbers are above below the base. So these are below the base. The base will be here is 100 and there is a below the base. See, below the base basis. And if I'm giving you, and we have already solved some examples like 1003. If I'm giving you randomly some number and just giving you example 1050. So there is a thousand here is base, and you can see there is a above the base. So there is an addition and there is a negative. So we have already solved these some examples. So now we'll solve the examples where number is basically you can see above the base and below the base. So how can we solve this question? How can we solve this question where these some digits are basically nearby the bases? As I already told, the bases are like 10, 100,000, 10,000 lakh. So these are bases. Okay. So if there is a digits are bases, so how can we solve these type of digits where one is negative and one is positive? So how can we solve? There is a very short and unique trick we can solve in just within 5 seconds. So just try to solve it. So see friends, how can we solve this question? It's a very unique and very important technique. See, simply 95 into 115. If you will write like this, roughly you can write like this. So easily, just what you have to do is first step you have to find out the base. So first step is base. So we have already find out the base is 100. As you all know that there is a 100, so there is a two digits, two zeros, so we have to put two dashes over here. So in the right hand side part, we have to fill two digits, okay? And in the left hand side, there is a left hand side part and there is a right hand side part. So in the right hand side part, we have to put only two dashes because there is in the base there is only two zeros. Okay, so now what we have to do is basically the second step says we have to find the differences. So one is you can see there is a below and one is above. So one will be in negative and one will be in positive. So what will I do? I will just write do 100 minus 95 will be minus 5. And 100 and 115 there is a difference between 15. So plus 15. So as you can see here, there is a difference. So now what we have to do is we all know that whatever the difference will be, so we'll multiply the differences. Okay, so we'll multiply the differences as you all know that. If you haven't seen my last videos in which I already told above the base and below the base questions, so many questions we have already done the videos, so you can check out. And this video You just multiply these two, both the differences. So what will I do? I'll just multiply two digits. Now, as you all know that 15 fives are basically it's equal to 75. But the most different question, the different trick is there is a minus and there is a plus. Means there is a below the base and there is a above the base difference. So what will I do? Plus into minus. As you all know that in the multiplication, minus into plus, the answer will be minus. So what will I do? I just do minus 75 in the answer. I just write minus 75 in the answer. How we can solve this? I'll just tell you later. Just solve this step by step, which we already have learned these steps in the last trick. Okay. So now this step basically have completed. Now the right hand side part is already have completed. So now move to left hand side part. So in the left hand side part, what we have to do is we have to always in the cross we have to minus or cross we have to plus, as you all know that. So there is a plus, so you can basically add two digits, 95 you can add plus 15, or you can basically minus 115 minus 5. So in both the cases you will get the same answer. Okay, so in the last trick we have already learned this same trick. So we'll just 115 minus 5 will get 1110. So basically, this part has been completed, left hand side and right hand side. So now what we have to do is the next step says what we have to do is 110 will always multiply with the base. So there is a base is 100. So there is a left hand side part you have to multiply with the base. This is the next fourth step we have to include in this question, and minus 75. Just this is the basic last trick of this question. We can add this. This is the addition trick. We have to add this step also in this technique. Otherwise, the same technique, same steps we have already followed in the last to last trick. So in this is the additional basically step we have to add this technique. So 110 into this, so we have to put three zeros like this and 11 minus 75. Okay, so in this question, as you can see here in the question, you can apply the subtraction trick, as I already made this video on the subtraction trick. All from 9, last from 10. So you can apply this trick as well. Okay, otherwise you can easily you can like 9, 2 and 5. So this is basically the answer. This is the answer we can get it. 10925, this is the answer. This is the simply you can get the answer from left to right in the subtraction trick if you want to apply. Otherwise you can easily subtract as you basically do. So this is the answer. This is so simply we can get the answer by multiplying the digit where the one basically below and one basically above the base. So this is the answer. So just move to next question to make it more clear how basically solve the questions. So students, this is the second question. As you can see here, there's the question is multiplying 1044 by 998. See, these are the questions are very important questions. You can really build your confidence. How can easily we get the answer just within 5 seconds by multiplying two long digits, basically, and get the answer in just a one line and basically within 5 seconds as well. So let's solve this question. See, here is 1044 multiplying 998. So we'll just move to step by step. So for just first step says we have to find out the base. So the base is 1000. Okay, so base is 1000. The base is 1000 and the differences is what the differences is. So just find out the differences. As you can see here, that there is a difference is 44. So we'll just write down like plus 44 just because of there is a above the base. So if the above the base, just write down plus 44. and there is below the base. So find the difference. Below the base there is a minus 2. So I'll just write down minus respectively. Okay, so plus 44 and minus 2 respectively. So now what we have to do, the next step says we have to the product of 44 and minus 2. Product means multiplication. Okay. So we have to find the product multiplication. So the multiplication of 44 and minus 2, it's basically gives minus 88. Okay. But basically there is a one thing which you haven't, I think, noticed. See, in the base, there is a three digits. Okay, so we have to do is basically we have to put three dashes. Okay, if we have to complete the right hand side part, so in the right hand side part, there is a three zeros in the base, so we have to put three dashes in the base. So now in the product of differences is 88 minus 88 plus minus is equal to minus. So what we have to do is we just write 88, but we have to put 0 and just fill the three boxes, fill the three dashes. So minus 088. We'll just write down like this. Okay. So there is a right hand side part is already completed. Now just move to left hand side part. So left hand side part says what we have to do is the next step says we have to cross. We have to cross addition or we have to cross subtraction, whatever the question says. In the question, there is a subtraction in the cross and there is a addition in the cross. So we'll just do a subtraction because 1044 minus 2, it's easy to subtract instead of addition. Okay, so we'll just add minus it and just we get the answer is 1042. So we'll just complete it. 1042 minus 0088. So this is the basically answer we got it. But the next step says because there is a the question says there is a above digit above the base and this is the below the base. So the next steps in the additional of in this technique this says is simply 1042. What we have to do is we have to multiply with the base. So the base is 1000 and minus 088. This is the next step we have to add this. So as you can see here, the answer will say 1042 triple zero minus 088 means minus 88. Okay, minus 88. So what we have to do is we can easily subtract from left to right as I already told you. All from 9 last from 10. All from 9 last from 10. So you will carry from here and all from 9 last from 10. Okay. You can do as well. So 1, 0, 4, 1 and here is no digit in the below. There is no digit in the below. So there is a 9 and there is a 9. 9 minus 8 is 1 and there is a 10. 10 minus 8 will be 2. So all from 9 last from 10 as I told you. So 9 and 1 and 2. So this is the answer and easily we get the answer. So easy steps. There is nothing to do basically. So you just add this, only this additional step we have to add this in this technique. Otherwise we have to same as already done with the last techniques. So I hope that you have cleared this question. So just move to next question. So friends, this is the next question. As you can see here, this is the two lengthy question. This is higher digits. So how can we solve the higher digits as well? See, I'll just find out this question in a very easy manner and just within 5 seconds. See, as I'm teaching you, so it takes some time. Otherwise, you can easily get the answer in just within 5 seconds. You can just do as a practice at your home with any digit by any digit. So you will get the basically know about the this useful and important technique. Um, so many benefits of this technique when you will solve your regular maths questions. Okay, so just find out the base. First of all, just find out the base. As you can see, there is a base will be 1 lakh. So there is a base is a 1 lakh, and there is a 5 digits as you can see here. So I will just put 5 dashes over here and find out the differences. So there is a plus 32 and there will be a minus 10. So I just find out the basically product of it. So vertically, as you can see here, just find out the product of two differences. So there will be the answer in minus, first of all. Answer will be in minus, and the answer will be 320. So 320, and you can see here two dashes are basically not filled, basically. So we'll fill by zeros. So we will fill by zeros and we'll get basically 5 dashes filled. Now the right hand side part we already completed, and now what we have to do is we basically vertically multiplication of like this. So we'll just minus can we can do minus in the cross and we can do add in the cross. So we'll just minus in the cross, so we'll get 1 0 0 0 and 2 2. So this is the answer. We already got it. So what we have to do in the next, we have to basically on the left hand side part answer, we have to multiply with the base. So 10022 into 1 lakh minus 320. We just write down simply 320, not write down um, again 00320, because in the starting zeros there is no benefit. So we'll just write down like this, and 10022 minus 320. As you can see here, this is so simple. So we basically subtract it. As you can see here, 1000. So now 2199680, all from 9, last from 10. A very useful and very unique technique of the subtraction technique. If you haven't seen my subtraction trick video, you can check out my subtraction trick video. So I'll just give you some videos in my I button, you can check out. So friends, this is the answer. So simply we get the answer. So, friends, we'll do definitely some more questions of related to multiplying a number above the base and with the number below the base as well. So, in the next video. So, if you think that there is a really a very knowledgeable and a very useful techniques that you haven't seen on YouTube, and you think that this is a very knowledgeable and very unique technique, so you can write in the comment section if there is any problem. If you have any doubt of related to any technique, you can write in the comment section. I'll solve your questions and your queries. So if you think that this is really very unique method that I am teaching you each and every part of the Vedic math tricks, so just write in the comment section. Your likes and comments keep motivating me to make new another magical tricks videos for you. So till then, bye bye and stay healthy.